What's going on, guys? Hydra453 here. In today's video, I'll be doing a quick mouse review of the Cooler Master MM531. So I picked up this mouse very recently, and I'm coming from a SteelSeries Rival 600. So I'm sure you guys all know that mouse. It's pretty popular. It's the one with the ridiculous RGB lights on it. It's got decent reviews, but there are a lot of people complaining about it as well. So, but the reason I did actually decide to change to this mouse is because I kind of felt the Rival 600 was slightly too large for my grip style, and I just didn't really like the clicks and that sort of stuff. But this video is actually about the MM531, obviously, so I'm not gonna be talking about that one too much. But yeah. So first of all, let's actually start off with the shape. So the shape is really similar to that of the BenQ Zowie EC2A, which I've used before, and I do like it a lot. The reason I don't use it though is because first of all, the sensor was broken anyway because I slammed it down one day too hard and the sensor kind of froze randomly, so I decided to just not use that anymore. And I also hated the glossy finish on that as well because I've got relatively sweaty hands, so I wouldn't really recommend a mouse with a really glossy surface on like the EC2A. So I love, the only thing that I missed about that though was the shape. So that's why I wanted to get this mouse, because of the shape, and it wasn't glossy, and obviously since it's brand new and I wasn't going to slam it down, there wouldn't be any sensor issues. Alright, so I'll put my hand on it right now. I use palm grip, so and my hand size is 18 centimeters vertically by 10 centimeters. So that's a pretty, it's kind of medium hand size, and it works perfectly for me. There is some things I wish that wouldn't that I don't really like about it. So as you can see here, it does feel slightly awkward for where your pinky goes. Kind of hard to get a good angle there, but you can sort of see it's really close to my ring finger, and it kind of feels a bit weird. So I kind of wish maybe this wasn't like that, or if they were going to have it out like this, maybe they should maybe give some more room instead of going inwards. But I have gotten used to it. It's not that big of a deal. But you know, that's just something I'd like to see improved on in the future. Now, before I do move on to the other things of this mouse, I want to quickly mention that I will be actually changing the cable here to a paracord, and also adding some grip tape, because these grips are absolutely garbage. If you guys have already seen reviews about this mouse, I'm sure you already know, but the grips on either side of this mouse are like this kind of hexagon sort of like pattern thing, and at first looks like it's fine, right? And I thought it looked fine. I did see reviews, a warning about the grips, and it's not that great for sweaty hands and that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's super easy to lose grip of this thing. I'm barely lifting it up now, but this is just like slowly, and I can still kind of feel it slowly dropping down and grabbing it like that. But after like a while of use or holding the mouse while you're playing, it gets really slippery on the sides. So what I will be doing to fix that, which I recommend you guys do as well if you have similar hands to me, you don't like the grips, is these should be relatively easy to come out. I might just get a heat gun or something and peel these out, and replace them and get some grip tape or something, and like kind of put it in these little holes or wherever not in the holes, but when I take off the grip that's already there, I'll cover it up with grip tape instead, and it should be much easier to grip instead of using this garbage like grips that are already on here. So yeah. Now moving on to the clicks, they are relatively good. I'm not sure what they are. I forgot what they're called actually. They're just they're the ones you see in basically every single mouse now. It's the Omron, that's right, Omron things. I think that's what they're called. But they sounded a lot nicer than my Rival 600. I prefer them actually, to be honest. They feel nicer. Here's a quick sound test for you guys. So they're not that bad at all. I do like them. Here's the side buttons for you. I know that I don't have the best microphone on this phone here, but hopefully it's good enough. I'm not going to press the DPI buttons. They're basically the same as these. They do have a weird kind of feeling to them though. So when you like rub your finger on them, they kind of feel like it's hard to explain really, but I mean it's not that big of a deal since you don't really press these buttons all the time anyway. Okay, the scroll wheel. So scroll wheel It is, I actually love the scroll wheel quite a lot, to be honest. You can feel the steps really easily in this one. And it also has these little grooves, like on the scroll. If I can get the stupid camera to damn focus, that'd be good. Okay, there we go. So there's like these little grooves in I'm sure you can see them, but there's like grooves in the scroll wheel, and it's really good so you can like put your finger tip in them. It feels really satisfying, to be honest. I love it a lot. Oh, and also one other thing I forgot to mention, the scroll wheel clicks. There you go, there's the clicks of the scroll wheel. Feel very similar to the clicks of the left and the right as well. Next thing is the sensor. So this is a 3360 sensor, absolutely top of the line sensor. It is, I have not had any issues with it so far. Absolutely love it. It's coming from a SteelSeries mouse, and that had the Rival 600, as you guys may know. It has two sensors in it. I'm not sure what the second one's for, but it just has two in it. Maybe it does nothing, but you know, whatever. It's not actually a PMW sensor. It's one by SteelSeries themselves, TrueMove 3 Plus. So, to be honest, I've been aiming better with this. Maybe it's just the shape, or it could just be the sensor, but I've been hitting way better shots in CSGO and that sort of stuff, and in Overwatch and other games like that. By the way, I do recommend this mouse for first-person shooters. It's what I play, and I do a lot better with it. Last thing, and not the most important thing in a mouse, but well, for me at least, maybe this might be a buying factor for some of you, but is the RGB. So, as you may have already noticed, the RGB is actually on right now. I have it just on color cycle for the purpose of the video, but I generally just have it on pink to match my whole setup. So, yeah. I'll just quickly show you the software right now. So this is the software here, guys. It's pretty simple to use. You just so you click on it. Once you download it, it's called the, I'm trying to find it here for you. You go download the Cooler Master portal, and then it'll install this thing once you set up your mouse on it. But basically, it's set up the LEDs. Just go to the LED tag right here. And then there'll be all these little like things you can use here. It's a little bit confusing at first, but you know, you get used to it pretty, relatively quickly. So the one I'm using right now for all the colors is called Color Cycle. But there's other ones like stars, you know, customize and whatever. I don't know what half of these mean, to be honest. But I generally just have it on breathing on pink because it matches everything else. So yeah, pretty good. And in the software as well, you can change other things like the DPI level and everything like that. You can also change the polling rate. And also there is, you can also change the button response time. I think by default it's like on 16 or in the middle on here, like it's also in the middle, but I recommend you just put it down to 4 ms. You can't really tell the difference anyway, even if you don't want to download the software. There's like barely any difference. But I tried 32 and 4 and I couldn't notice a difference, but you know, maybe you might be able to, so I recommend putting it on 4 anyway. But yeah, this is basically it, guys. This is a really good mouse, definitely my favorite I've used so far. I will be doing some modding to this thing because there are some things that I don't really like, but yeah, basically that's it, guys. I hope you guys did actually enjoy today's video. If you did, then be sure to go down below and smash the like button, as well as the subscription button, I can't speak, and turn on those post notifications because I do actually upload weekly. Not usually mouse reviews, it's just a one-off thing because I needed a video and I got this, so I thought I'd make a video about it because there's not much about this particular mouse. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and peace out.
Get in my way and try to block me, I'ma show aggression. Slide on your block like Danny Glover with a lethal weapon. I fucked your thought, she gave me top, I guess that's my confession. Got no regrets, I made mistakes, but I learned from my lessons. Trapping by the stoop, villains pull up to the coupe. My car ain't got no roof, thought this shit was bulletproof. I can't feel my face.